I'm Elder Walker. I'm from Santa Quinn, Utah. And when I was younger, I was pretty energetic, and I liked to jump off the couch and roll off everywhere, land on my head, and it was a lot of fun. But my parents were a little worried because I kept landing on my head. And so they put me into gymnastics to let me learn how to crash carefully, not land on my head as much. So in gymnastics, I don't know if they were expecting it to go that far. But when I got in, I absolutely loved it. And I started taking off. And within a few months, I was in competing level. And it was absolutely amazing. But quickly, gymnastics became very expensive and very time-consuming, and I couldn't keep up, and my parents couldn't keep up, so I had to stop. And after I stopped, I lost most of my skills, to the point where I couldn't do really anything anymore. But getting into high school, I had a friend who told me about this cool thing he was doing called parkour. I heard about it, but I didn't really know what it was. And he introduced me to it, and I absolutely loved it. And I very quickly relearned everything I lost in gymnastics, all my flips and my tricks, and I had that same feeling I had back in gymnastics. I loved it. But shortly after high school, I was deciding to go on a mission, and I didn't know how I was going to be able to do parkour on the mission. I thought that I was just going to have to stop. And that was going to be the end. I was probably going to go back to how I was before, and that I would lose all my skills. But my instructor, Kalen Chan, he went on a mission, and while he was on there, he was able to do parkour, and he was able to help share the gospel through that. And I thought that was awesome. So I decided that's exactly what I was going to do. And so now I'm out here, and I'm able to use that to be able to connect with people and to introduce myself to people. I just love being able to use the talents I've been given to do good and to help all of God's children, because God has given us these talents to help His children, and that's exactly what we should do. Any talents you've been given, no matter how weird you think they might be or how ineffective they might be, use them. Learn how to use them to help someone in some way, help brighten someone's day. That's all that it is. But use your talents that God has given you, because if you don't use them, you could lose them. I know that God has given us all different talents and different abilities to help reach other people in this world, because there's so many people that relate to other people on different levels. And so He's given us abilities to reach those people that someone else may not be able to reach and be able to help. So keep strengthening your talents and keep looking for ways to use them for good. Because there's always ways you can use your talents for good, even if you think there's not. And I know that is true, and that if you do that, you'll continue to bring people closer to God, or just help them in their lives in small ways. So these things in the name of Jesus Christ, amen.